Yeah, that's kind of what my perspective as well. Like I had always listened to podcasts, but and I had always thought more so like, oh, I'm gonna do me a YouTube channel. But I was like, I'm kind of
Mhm.
I know, right? But I'm kind of a self-conscious person, so I never like pulled the trigger on it. And but I was like, I'm always talking about stuff and discussing things with people. And actually, we kind of know each other just in general from the past. And so I was like trying to think who I would do one with. And
Mhm.
I was like, hey, let's just do this. I was like, it'll be fun. And we always have like these good conversations
Mhm.
because we had a planning meeting and we ended up talking for like 2 hours. And I was like, all of this could have been on the podcast, but we didn't hit record.
And that's
And
why
I
I
was
hit
like,
record.
yeah. I was like, let's just do it. Like we don't have to be super polished and professional. Like it's just for fun. It's
Mhm.
just our takes and outlooks on things. And it's really kind of one of those sometimes people don't realize you need a creative outlet, you need a release of something that's like not work, not something you just have to do because sometimes just chopping it up with people and just, listening to what their perspective is and giving your perspective it's really kind of it kind of gives you a good feeling or a release that sometimes you just don't even realize you need. So
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
yeah, yeah,
But
okay, cool.
right now we're about to get into the makings of you.
These are the makings of you. It is true. The makings of you.
This is Mr. D713 with Everything Culture. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? We have another awesome individual that we have here today. We're going to learn a little bit about her background, where she's from, why she do the things she do, why she think the way she thinks, perhaps. But, it feels good because I have someone from my hometown here and another person from my hometown, and it's beautiful. But I would like to introduce Kim or Kimberly. Say, hey, y'all.
Hey everybody, what's up?
So, Kim, what do you like to call you? You want me to call you Kimberly or
I,
Kim?
I answer to either. Kim is fine. That's how
Okay,
most people call me.
okay,
So
okay, okay. About to get into the makings of you. All right. Have you heard listen to the makings of you yet?
I have.
Okay. So see, good. See, so she may not be surprised by all of these questions about to come at her right here. So, and once again, these are open-ended questions. You answer these questions how you feel comfortable answering these questions. If you don't want to answer the question, that's fine. We'll go on to the next one, or we just ain't got to worry about that one at all. But we're gonna start off a little bit. Like I want to say a little bit about you. Once again, from my hometown, went to my high school, part of my graduating class of I'm just gonna call it Cujo High from now on.
Oh, four.
Yes, yes. But I love that you started doing the podcast. And when I said, Kim, she's so quiet though. I'm like, I've never heard you talk this much the whole 4 years at JT within the time. And I love it though. I love it. But let's get into the first question. How would you describe yourself?
Ooh, man. So like you just said, initially I come off to people very shy and reserved because I am somewhat of a shy and reserved person. Like sometimes it takes me a minute to feel comfortable in situations and to open up because I'm just self-conscious. But I also I call myself like a little firecracker sometimes because once I get going or if you hit that button, I can go 0 to 100 real quick to
I saw
take that from Drake.
I saw
And
that.
so yeah. So I feel like I'm a cool, down to earth person, but I do have that side of me, like, don't test me, don't push me, because then everybody's like, oh, Kim, yeah, that's me. So I'm just a cool chill. And I'm kind of weird and kind of geeky on some notes. So I think people kind of know that about me
Okay, okay. Thank you. What do you identify as?
in terms of just open ended. Okay. Um, Man, that's a hard one. I identify as a fun loving spirit. I do not like to be stagnant. I like to always be progressing, and I would say I'm kind of a different kind of black chick. I kind of identify like I'm rooted in the culture, and I'm down for my people, but then I can also see things on another level, on another side, and sometimes I have interests. Right? Sometimes I have interests that are a little bit left of center, so to speak.
Okay,
So
okay. What's your sign?
Scorpio, baby.
Oh.
Hey, don't do that to me. Don't do that.
Not even gonna get into that right now. But
Yeah.
that's okay. How would you
We're
define?
misunderstood. I'm sorry. We
Okay,
misunderstood.
we're trying to understand y'all. I think you
Okay.
may be the
Okay.
first Scorpio we've had on the show, or at least asking the question since it's been on the show. But welcome, I can't even say fellow. Welcome, Scorpio. Like, how would you find your childhood and upbringing?
Um, my childhood and upbringing was very had a two-parent household. I would say very sheltered because my parents wanted the best for me. So, I mean, we had that very cookie cutter. Mom and dad provided for me, had standards. I was going to go to school. I was going to get an education. And if I wasn't going to do school, I was going to, get a job. Like college was something that I always like. You hear people say I never imagined it. Like I had no question that I was going to school. I had rules and structure in my life. So it was very structured and I never really wanted for anything of the necessities type of thing. I mean, I wasn't spoiled, but if I needed braces or I needed to go to the doctor or I needed something for school, my parents swooped in and had me.
Good
So
blessings. Do you have any siblings?
yes, I have an older sister and then I have a younger brother. So I'm
Oh,
right dab in the middle.
do you ever feel like you're the middle child?
Yes, I do. Just because my sister, there's a little bit of age gap between us, so she was kind of like a second parent in some ways. And so as I was growing up, she was off in college, and then me and my brother like right here together.
Hmm.
And he's the baby of the family, and he's more of an outgoing personality. And my sister's like Miss Beauty Queen. She's very social, and so then I'm kind of like that little dud in the middle that's quiet and sometimes overlooked, but yeah.
Okay, okay. Where do you consider home?
With my parents. Like no matter how old I get, I feel most at home. Like I gravitate toward their house and with them. And even as my advanced age, I still do things with the family. Like I said, we just grew up close knit, and so I consider home where they are.
Okay. Growing up, did you have any chores?
Not structured. Like I didn't have something specific. Like every Wednesday you have to, do the dishes. It was just, hey, this needs to be done. Hey, I need you to get in here and dry those dishes, or whatever it may have been. I mean, we helped clean up and stuff, but I didn't have anything like structure where I knew I had to do this on this day.
Must be nice.
I know my mom she kind of held us down on that note, but we did have to help.
Okay, okay. What were your beliefs?
Um, well, of course, I believe in God. I'm not gonna say I'm the strongest religious type person. I'm not as deep into it as I should be, but I do believe and I do try to take that part of it and live life according to certain standards and principles and goals. Outside of religion, I just believe in doing right by people and
Hmm.
trying to do the right thing. And just because I can do something doesn't mean I should. I'm a very fiercely loyal person, sometimes to my detriment. And so if I cut for you, I cut for you. But if I don't, you're dead to me. So that's kind of how I operate in life. So I just try to do right by people, try to do the right thing. I can't say I always do, but just try to stay on the rooted in life and in God.
Okay, okay. If you had a theme song, what would it be?
Um, I don't know the name of the song, but yeah, I just know it says, "What is it? Don't push me because I'm close to the edge."
I'm trying
You're right.
not
That's
to
me.
lose my
Lose my
head.
head. Right.
That's the oh my gosh.
I think
Oh
it's
my god. That's
these be the
Grandmaster
breaks.
Flash.
Or no.
No, these are the
Yeah.
break. It's the same guy who sing it.
Okay.
It's not Kumo D. I think it's Grandmaster Flash.
I can't. I don't know why I
Um,
don't know it, but I can't. I don't. Yeah.
we go. We're gonna play that
Okay.
during
You're
this.
right.
Okay, we're gonna delve that over. That's a good song though. That's a deep song too, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
People don't know about that. Okay, what was an impactful moment in your life?
Whew. An impactful moment was it was a negative moment at the time. It was a very bad breakup, and I struggled with it for like a good time. Like it really tested me. But the reason why it was impactful because when I came out on the other side, I really learned some things about myself, and it really taught me that like no matter how low you get, if you just kind of do what you need to do for you and take care of you, you eventually look up and come out on the outside and be like, you know what? First of all, you wouldn't. Can I cuss on this?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, you wouldn't buy shit. And you tried to break me, but here I am doing better, and now I don't need you. So that was impactful for me.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for asking, but you obviously haven't listened to the show.
I have, but I just don't remember because I curse. So
I'm trying to stop cursing. That's how bad it's getting to the point. I am really trying to stop. So
I need to do better, but it feels so good sometimes.
It like
just to say the word fuck.
You may be on that show. We're gonna have that discussion. That's a culture thing, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. We may put that down as a note. All right. How would you define joy?
Man, joy is just being able to be free and 100% you, where you don't feel restrained. You don't feel like you have to change who you are. You can just be. And so if something makes you happy, you can just let it out and not feel self-conscious about it. Like, just if you laugh, you don't care if you're laughing and it sounds like a hyena. You don't care how your face looks. Like, it's just that feeling of being uninhibited.
All right. I love that. Love that. What privileges do you benefit from?
Oh, I definitely benefit from, I would say definitely the whole 2-parent household thing. I think I really had privileges from that, and educated parents, that, maybe they didn't have everything, but then from their experiences, they did do better and then did better by their kids. And I also think probably I benefit from being educated myself. And so sometimes when people know you have some degrees behind you, they treat you differently. Sometimes, not always, not that that makes you better or anything. And then I think sometimes I do benefit from being a little bit on the light skin side of life. Not as much as some others, but I mean, I think that privilege is there, given to you, afforded to you.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just going to appreciate you sharing that with us, your privileges. What do you think of your privileges? How are you disciplined growing up?
Definitely had the belt or whatever was available. And we didn't do the whole timeout thing. It was just basically either you were getting, cussed out, talk to us as Black parents do, or I mean, if it was bad enough, I mean, my parents they did the belt, the whole whooping, beating, spanking, whatever you want to call it, and I'm better for it. I'm not scarred or anything behind it.
Okay.
So.
I was talking to I was on the show yesterday. Someone said they call them the leathers. I like the leathers. Lord, I was like, heard of that one, but
right. I never heard that either.
Different culture, by the way, but
right.
Same routine.
Yeah. You about to get your ass whooped is what I know.
Yeah. Okay. Handle up. Okay. Who were or who are your role models?
Ooh. So I definitely, of course, my role model is my mom. Just how she has carried herself through life, and just certain things that have happened haven't always been the easiest for her, but just knowing her, she's like one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. And I'm sure she has her own baggage and things that she deals with, but it never presented itself to me growing up, and just how she has always held me down, and even things that she can't change, she's always been there for me. So as far as someone that I know, personally, that would be a role model. Maybe if I had to choose somebody like famous, I know some people may. Oh, you don't want that? Okay. I don't think I can hear you.
No, I'm muting my mic. There's some dogs barking outside. No, you can answer however you want to answer. That's fine.
Yes, I will go with my mom. I think that would be my role model.
All right. If you could start over in life, like just a reset button, would you do it?
Honestly, I would, because hindsight is 20/20. I mean, I am who I am, and I mean, you have to be at peace with what is and who you are. But just if I could restart over, there must be some things I think I would, because I really believe one of the biggest things that I never had in my life was confidence. I feel like I really have some talents and ability, but I never had the confidence or discipline to stick with some things. And I think if I had that, then I probably would be at some of my goals and some of the things where I would want to be at this point in life.
Okay. How do you relax?
I like superficial entertainment. Movies, music. I really, I've always been big into music and all types of music. When the world was open, one of my favorite things was just to go up on a Saturday, like Sunday morning, like 10 o'clock and go watch a movie. It didn't matter really what it was, but I just liked being in an almost empty theater because I wasn't picking up off the vibes of other people around me. I didn't feel like I had to be self-conscious of like people around me and I have to, close in and, put on that. You could just sit in a dark theater and watch a movie, but we don't have that right now. So movies at the house or reading a good book is nothing like it. Getting lost in, deep thought of reading. And then, of course, I just like mindless social media, internet, although sometimes it's to my detriment. I mean, I'm like most people in 2020. That's one of the things that I do.
Okay. What is a quote that you live by?
What I say the most is when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
All right. Do you know who said that? Do you know where that originates from?
Don't know, but I feel like it is so appropriate, especially right now. Okay. I feel like sometimes people, they do things and they create their own storms and then they cry when it rains. And I'm like, what did you expect?
Speak on it. I thought you was going to say catch these hands where they land, but that's all
another thing. I don't know where that came from, but in my mind, it came from my head because I was like, you finna catch these? Yeah, so I like right that one.
You need to put that as a quote. You put that under your All right, last meal. What would it be and who would prepare it?
Last meal. I think if I was having to have a last meal, I wouldn't want anything elaborate. I would just go back to something that I know that is a surefire hit that I've always enjoyed in life, whether good or bad. Give me a pepperoni pizza. I don't really have a favorite place. Just hook me up with a pepperoni pizza and my mama's peach cobbler, and I'll be straight.
Okay.
See me on my way. Okay. And a Coke.
Pizza, cobbler, Coke. Taking care of you. All right. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
All right. Okay.
I don't fuck with Thanksgiving like that. I'll be like, look, give me that one plate and I'm done. Let's move on to Christmas.
You said that on your show. I remember that. Yeah. I have some words for you. But okay, we'll come back to that. How would you want people to remember you?
I would want people first to truly understand me. Sometimes I feel like I'm misunderstood. Mm-hmm. And then I would want people to remember me not for my mistakes or shortcomings, but just that I'm a real person and that in everything that I do, I try to be genuine and my motives and intentions are always good and that I care about people. So regardless of the outcome, I mean, not to say that, I do hurt people and I do, wrong and bad things. But if you level it all out, that I was a good person and that, my intentions were good.
All right. Last question. How would you define your culture?
So I am very pro-Black. So I see that as my culture. We are a proud people. We have been through a lot of, most of it didn't deserve, but we're resilient and creative and innovative. And so no matter what the world tries to throw at, Black people, and I put myself in that strongly, we gonna make it. So the economy may be trash, Corona may be flying through everywhere, but I mean, it ain't nothing that our ancestors haven't experienced and we haven't experienced, and we like roaches. When it's all said and done, we still gonna be here. Like the world can end, but it's gonna be roaches and black folks.
Did you say roaches? Oh Lord Jesus. Okay.
I don't mean like black people are roaches, but you know they say like,
I understood you. And once again,
okay.
I understand you, but you know how the world is. They're gonna hear that. They're gonna be the tagline right there. They're gonna be the catchline. Black people are roaches. I'm like, but I understand you're resilient. So much can't take us out. And we've been here at the beginning. We're gonna be here at the end. I understand you.
Okay, I got
understand you. So we just have to clarify for some folks out there. Y'all
don't come for me, world. Don't come for me, world.
You say that quite often too. Is sometimes you be tossing some things, and they gonna come. The one thing we take from here, from everything culture, people gonna hear what they want to hear, and they're gonna see what they want to see.
Right.
They're gonna come in with their own preconceived notions, and either they want to learn from us or they want to, just stay in their ignorance.
People gonna be mad, and everybody ain't gonna love you. Everybody ain't for everybody.
You can't make everybody happy. R.I.P. Ma and Pinky. But all right, that was Kimberly. Thank you so much, Kimberly. And Kimberly is one part of the Vibe Killer podcast. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on all the platforms you can hear podcasts. I listen to them on Spotify, but they're a great show. They're on episode 4
or 5.
4 or 5. They just making it happen.
We just out here living.
And we love it. We love it. So thank you again, Kim. And we'll see y'all in this upcoming episode this week.
Peace.